Yes, a little bit of plastic. Hang on. Yo, yo, yo. What am I dying? Condition of what? Yo, 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 we're gonna be here for about 2 hours. 2 hours, and I gotta go. Very busy today, still. Lots to do. Again, I may stream later in the night on the main channel, but I've only got 2 hours here, so I'm just gonna chill. Okay, what do we do? What are we doing? We need to... Hang on. Fucking tired, man. I am tired. Holy gamoly. Holy gamoly. I'm covered in mochi hair. Mochi! No matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, Mochi is here, always. He's always watching, and he wants violence, always. Always, always, always. Okay, I gotta chop these, I basically have to brutalize these parts. What the fuck are we listening to? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Okay. My hair is turning white. I was looking at it earlier. I've got, like, actual gray hair. A lot of it. I do indeed have gray hair. Ugh. 28 with gray. I mean, I don't really care. I don't really mind, honestly. You look more sophisticated. If you give a shit. I mean, there's gray hair. There's hair. Yeah, I gotta chop this all out. I have the genetics for gray hair. I mean, some people are distraught. I'm just like, let's go. Another phase of life. Phase 2. It's like a fucking boss. New phase. Okay, I gotta really not fuck these up. I only have a finite amount of Caradron bits. We're good, Yo-Yo. Are you working in any job? What does that mean? Streaming is my job. I'm just very busy off stream right now. Super busy. Some blades are kind of shit, but kind of often right now. I think the blades that I got were kind of garbage. They're not very good, unfortunately. They kind of blow. Windrose came to play in Mexico, couldn't go. Maybe they'll be back. I mean, you could do that. You could. As of late, to be honest, my blades have all been kind of shit. Again, maybe I just got like a dud box of them. Like, I think I replaced 3 blades cleaning like 2 miniatures, which is terrible. And it doesn't help that, like, you don't use the lower portion of it. Full-time publishing as a job. Full-time publishing. I mean, I stream. Like, gaming? Warhammer? This channel doesn't pay the bills, but it assists in the bills. This channel's for the bros. This one's for the bros. Man, not again. Let's put something else on. Double-bladed X-Acto knife. Amen. I mean, realistically, this side should be sharp now. If that side's dull, is that how that works? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. Do you play only games on stream? I don't play. I have no time to play off stream, bro. When you're 30, have a girlfriend, have a place, like a rental, You got dishes, you got laundry, you have living. Like, I have no time to play games off stream. I don't do Warhammer off stream either. And Mochi and a dog. Like, yeah, there's not much time. I used to joke about, oh my god, I can't wait to be an adult. They have so much free time, they just work and that's it. And it's like, Where did the times go? Where did the time go? Sports? No, I used to play sports. What's a good starting point for minis? Depends on what you want. Like, what are you interested in? Loves to do models of cars. I thought it'd be awesome to give him a mecha model, like a Gundam. I mean, that's cool. Scale modeling is, it's a little bit laborious compared to Warhammer, because Warhammer is kind of like Lego, but adult Lego. Even though Lego is adult Lego anyways in 2024. But yeah. Do I have any straight arms? I think I do. What a nightmare! No, I'm not. I'd have less time if I was. Even less time. I got no time for living. I'm chilling right now. No time for living, brother. Who the fuck hold? It's not natural. That is not natural. Yo. Sometimes you just need to chill and chill. Why am I busy? I am cleaning. We got a lot of cleaning to do. Lots of things to throw away. clutter to declutter. We've got a kitchen full of dishes that are dirty. I've got a carpet full of fucking dog hair and a carpet that's being ripped apart because Mochi keeps eating it every fucking morning. Like, it's... my stairwell's a mess. Trust me, there's a lot of stuff. No, there's so much shit, man. No, I'm very busy. Genuinely. Genuinely. What would be a good pose? Maybe gun up in the air? What? Bro, chill out. What? I don't... Listen, buddy. I've played Steam on stream. You'd have to go look through it again. What the hell are you on about? You want my social insurance number? You want what color my fucking butthole is? Listen, buddy. You're asking a lot of personal questions. I respect it, but it's a little too much. It's a bit too much. I don't really... So the last thing I purchased Warhammer-wise was about $400. And before that, $0. I don't buy Warhammer because there's nothing to buy. There hasn't been anything purchasable by me in a very long time. They just don't release anything I really care for too much. No, you're good, bro. I'm just saying, it's a little too much information that you want me to give you. I gotta, you know, keep my privacy. No, I bought the new dwarves. That's basically it. The only other things I buy, are like Warhammer merchandise. GW doesn't really get my money just because, again, there hasn't been anything to buy in so long. I haven't really been inclined to spend money. Like, Warhammer can get very out of hand because there's so much of it, but, like, I'm very skewed in what I like, thankfully. What's under the beanie? My money's on the Fountain of Youth. What are you, fucking, like, Barbosa? Nah, it brings in money. This channel nets me probably $200 to $300 a month, which is groceries for, like, a week. It helps. It helps. Or it pays for a little bit of the Warhammer that I just bought, you know? It's not... It's a niche channel. This is, like, again, for the bros. This is for chilling and just, like, hanging out. What am I building? I'm building spearhead conversions. I'm making a, I'm making the Caradron box, but in the style of Old World, like Warhammer Fantasy. I went into a Games Workshop when I was pre-ordering the Dwarves, and there was a Spearhead tournament going on, and I watched a bunch of games, and I'm like, you know what? I missed this. And they convinced me to try Spearhead, and I said, damn right, I'll do it. And, I'm just trying to build my ideal version of Spearhead, which has nothing to do with Age of Sigmar. Although I do like the Caradron, to be fair. I actually think the Caradron Overlords are pretty cool. True. What's the next variety game? Maybe, Elden Ring. Ivana said she'd play Spearhead with me if I did Elden Ring. And you know me. A woman who wants to play Warhammer? I'll do anything for my woman. She liked playing Age of Sigmar, but then she kind of fell out of it. And I kept trying to tell her, like, you know, if you're going to play Spearhead, it's very fast, very convenient. Like, give it a try, you might like it. I would imagine it can get a little bit boring, but it's just rolling dice and getting out. Like, Dead Space was sick. I liked playing Dead Space, but, you know, I don't think I want to play Dead Space 2. I've already beat that game a few times as well. Yo, yo. Elden Ring might blow the PSU, though. Not if it's like... I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with the PSU, just saying. I may be a little bit of an idiot, but, like, I may not be that dumb. List of dono games. I mean, dono games? Who donated games? We gotta see how this looks. Let's just do this one. Okay, I gotta see if this even blue tack together looks good before I continue. Cut plastic and sand glue. I mean, I watched Ivana play a fucking PC builder simulator thing last night, and I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna do that? Yeah, the System Shock remake is interesting. I mean, again, even right now, like me being here, I have like 2 hours. I'm here until 5. And then me and Ivana are going to go clean. We have to do the dog shit. We have to do the stairwell. We have to do laundry. We have to clean the bathroom. We got to do the dishes. We have to clean the living room. We have to clean the bedroom. We have to fucking redo all the sheets. We have to rip out a little bit of the carpet because Mochi ate it. We have to do just a bunch of stuff. I got to get a shipping I got so much. So much. There's a lot, trust me. I did buy Blasphemous and played a little bit of it, but, like, it's not really on the list, to be honest. It seemed alright, but I'd rather do something else. This needs to be cut down a bit more, and it'll look good. Yeah, that was a while ago. I finished all that stuff, but I'm taking a break from Old World. I'm doing Age of Sigmar, which still is with Old World minis, but... I am trying to make dwarvish engineer troops. You can't use guns in Elden Ring, can you? Mods don't count, obviously.
Is that all you've got? You must have more.
Hey.
Get yourself a can of beans.
Yo, a $5 donation. What's a toy? Thank you, buddy. Can of beans. I mean, you just reminded me we have to go grocery shopping. So I will. I'll give fucking... You know what I'm gonna buy? I'm gonna get a fucking can opener because I ended up buying 10 cans of beans. I'm not even kidding. They're maple beans. You put them with fucking hot dogs and you eat them and they're great. I love them. Except the problem was we don't have a can opener, so they've been sitting on a fucking shelf for probably 2 months. We don't have a fucking can opener. Why do we have cans? Like, we've got canned corn, we got canned beans. Like, maple beans are good. When you don't want to, you know, make a big dinner, just fucking maple beans and hot dogs with, like, some veg. You're way good. Delicious. Okay, if this was perfectly cleaned up, I can get behind this aesthetic. It looks pretty good. They kind of look like little engineer dudes. And you give them, like, engineering bits and shit around their belts, and you give them, like, different optic lenses and things. Like, it'd look dope. Old World Caradron. Oh, yeah, baby. You could do cogs, you could do whatever. I'm just trying to make, Arcanaut Company. It's like Old World Arcanaut Company. That's essentially what it is. It looks good, but again, it needs to be chopped up profusely and, like, fit perfectly. Like, but for the gist of it with, like, blue tack, it looks fine. I like it. And I like using the Caradron bits because it does kind of distinguish them a little bit. Looks a little bit more high-tech-ish. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's so many different conversion options you could do, like... You could literally do it like that. Well, once it's all glued. Nah, maple beans are really good. You'd be surprised. You may dismiss it, but you're dismissing it because you've never tried it. It's just like semi-sweet beans. It's like a salty sweet, like a popcorn almost. Like a salted caramel. It's good. It's not good for you. Thoughts on Nick Cage playing as a dwarf in an upcoming fantasy movie? I don't know, bro. Isn't he playing a weirdo, like, serial killer guy? Barbecue beans are good. I mean, it's some generic, like, bean brand. If you go down a grocery, like, aisle, you'll see, like, 100 different bean brands, and that's, like, the main one. Okay, so I'd like to at least clean this up a little bit more. I don't know if it's Heinz. It might be. Looking good. I look old. Look at my eye bags. I'm almost 30, but I look 60. Feels good. That's what happens when you stream League for 10 years and then scrape plastic on a second channel for 30. It is the fate of us all. Barbecue Pit Boys on the second monitor. I mean, I do that when I eat. When I'm eating a shitty piece of meat, I turn on Barbecue Pit Boys and I watch them cook that shit, and I'm like, damn, that's what I'm eating. And the food tastes better. Barbecue Pit Boys, back at it again, making the fucking quadra-dunked maple bean bacon burger with butter. Back at it again at the pit. My God.
Is that all you've got? You must have more.
Beanman strikes again. Get a
Beans. Yeah, hey. Thank you, buddy. I do appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Yeah, I will. You know, the thing is, when you look for utensils, or, like, kitchen tools, you could be baited into buying them in a grocery store, because, like, sometimes at the end of aisles, they have, like, kitchen supplies. And it's more so out of desperation that you'd buy them there, instead of ordering them on, like, Amazon or going to Walmart or something. Hey, we'll see, buddy. Thank you, man. I do need one, though, for sure. People have electric can openers, but that's way too fancy, dude. That's like Kaisenet money things. XQC billionaire for running one ad things. Eating real barbecue at the same time as peak existence. It just makes the food taste better. Yeah. Even, you know what? I even went back on my ideas of the rice cooker. Remember when I was like super in love with a rice cooker. I regret it. The convenience is great, but, like, it's too convenient. It's another appliance you don't need. Air fryers are great. Oh, I heard those were good, yeah. It's just, maybe an air fryer I'd fuck with. Not a rice cooker is just too, it's too niche. It's only for rice. Air cookers or air fryers can kind of do much more, right? Yeah, I do believe this should work if it's just... And do I glue it down? I just want to see if... I'd have to milliput the connection points to make it look more full. But I think it's really good. I just want to see if it's correct length. Yeah, that's about right. Oh yeah, we're way good. Can openers. I mean, it's convenient, bro. Having a can opener is very convenient. I should not use this. I should not even be using this big of a fucking piece. Yo, yo. You can make other food in a rice cooker. I know you can, but it's still, to me, a little bit too niche. It's mostly for rice. Like, I've made rice and veggies in it, but... not my favorite. Okay. Let me see if I can glue this. Sorry, just gotta see if this is going to look good. Hmm. Looks pretty good for now. I think it will work. Just the pose. Oops. Hmm. I guess I can figure it out later. It's not that big of a deal. Bum. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, you need to eat rice, like, every meal for it to be worth it. If not, it's just a waste of money. Waste of space, too. Although rice cookers are kind of cheap. Bum, 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 bum. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I think I can just glue this. Let's see what it looks like glued. You know, I probably shouldn't have glued it yet. Hmm. Nope, it's good. Baked beans, sausage, and cheese. Oh god. Like, I'm like a proud American, Canadian, whatever you want to call me, but like, ooh. Just reglue it. Well, it looks alright for what it is, as like a mock test piece. I think I like the conversions. It's very minor. It's literally just like arm swaps. Not arm swaps, but like hand swaps. So instead of this arm and this pistol, it was that one up there. Instead of, I think it was like a pointing hand or a yelling hand or some shit. This one. Looks pretty okay before I, like, clean it up. Cool. I think this is, No, I think it'll work. Yeah, the axe wrench is really cool. I mean, the Caradron stuff isn't even bad, I'm just not... Oh, here it is. What's this? It's like a very simplistic conversion, but at the same time, it's, it needs to be replicated across, like, 10 plus people. Probably. Maybe, like, 15, actually. And, like, other things added. I like it. They still look Warhammer Fantasy, but, like, with sort of an engineering twist. So I think what I'll do is completely clean this up. And I'll work off this body, and I'll try and, like, come up with all the bits and bobs and belt fucking pouches and whatnot. I don't know if the Caradron have, pouches and things. Like, I've got a lot of these. What color? I don't even know. What I would like to... This is just more of a, proof of... It's like a proof piece, like a concept piece. Trying to, hang on. Let me just start tacking on a bunch of bits that I think would look really good. Make them look a little bit more, engineering. Oh, fuck off. Stop! Maybe put this here. Maybe remove that little vial of powder. These guys are supposed to look a little bit cumbersome, because they are, like, engineers. I don't know, something like that, maybe, this or painting them? Converting is... Finding the right look for things can be problematic, but... This is fine. I'd say painting and finishing things off can be a little bit daunting, but... You know... I need to find... Not this pouch isn't good. Okay. I like the, it looks like they've got little fucking utility belts. Which is kind of what I was going for. Fully assembled dwarf. I mean, this is a one-off. This is like this is a spearhead conversion, so I'm kind of more lenient. Instead of, you know, making this into an army, it's just like a little box. This is specifically for spearhead. They kind of look like pseudo-Keratron. I guess that's the goal. They're like old world Keratron. Let me be right back. One sec. If I can ever do anything, I would stream it or make a YouTube video or something. Why not? Did I try other arms? I don't need any other arms for now. Okay. Let's take a look. So... I would love to do a shoulder pad that kind of binds them all together. And then you can do some sort of like engineering symbol on the shoulder pad. I like this more than the Caradron just because it looks old school. Yeah, you need the mask. They look way better with the masks. I could put, like, again, some weird optics or something. Hmm. I mean, if you want to make them really look cool... Oh, it's right here. I'm blind as fuck. I'm motherfucking blind. Okay. I mean, this would look cool, but, like, I can't replicate it just because they're so... You don't get enough of them. Maybe it looks a bit goofy. Hang on. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's pretty big. It's supposed to be like a dwarven engineer mask, like an optics thing. But there's no way I could do that on all of them. That's just not going to happen. You could press mold them. The problem is, per one box of artillery, so like your cannon organ gun, you only get one of them. It would be cool to do, but not practical. But it looks more engineer-y, I suppose. This needs to, But I think a shoulder pad would be nice. I'd love to do... Maybe I can actually just find, like, individual shoulder pads instead of trying to scrape them out. 3D printed? I wouldn't really go 3D printing for this army. The 3D printed stuff I was going to do, I was going to kind of, like, design myself, but... Caradron shoulder pad. They do have a shoulder pad bit. Arcanaut Company shoulder pad. Really? Arcanaut Company. I think I have that on the table. Here we go. It's a fucking madhouse on this table. So they have them attached to the arms, and there is actually a loose one right here. And I would have to go buy a bunch of loose ones. I'm not chopping them up. Yeah, here it is, right? Oh, here it is. There you go, right there. These are probably going to go for about less than $1 each, maybe a dollar each. I don't mind spending $10. They're starting to look comically, like, just, there's too much going on. There's too much. They can look a little wildy, but, like, dude, that mask needs to go. Yeah, you're funny. Buy me one first and we'll do it. Send me $1 million. $1 million. That's the going rate here. Ivana! You okay? Oh, okay. I like it, but the shoulder pads... I mean, again, this is such a loose, like, mock-up of it, but... Shoulder pad could be interesting, but it's very... Maybe the mask is what I don't like. It's the general idea of where I want to be, but... maybe without the mask? No, they look a little weird now. Could do goggles, I could do little optic lenses. Yeah, I could do like more engineering looking things. I mean, to be fair, the Caradron literally just have these, but like amped up tenfold. You know, I think I do like the masks. I just might make them a little different. Maybe a little bit different. I don't know. The general idea is good, though. I know exactly what I want here, and it actually came out pretty good. So I think conceptually, it's exactly as I thought it would be. The only difference would be maybe... I need more pouches. I remember the Orc Boys having, like, really nice pouches. For some reason, they just do. Whereas, these are more in line with, like, actual weapons, where I want them more just generic, storage. The shoulder pad looks interesting, but I don't know if I like it. I think it looks a little bit too bulky. It would be interesting to kind of like tie them all together with some sort of like Engineers Guild emblem freehand thing. I think it's too cumbersome, though. Orcs and maybe even White Scars. That's a lot of shit. I got all that stuff. Except white scars. Also, what the fuck? Okay, well, I know exactly what I need. I lost the fucking belt bit, which is bad because it's rare-ish. Man, give me a sec. Ooh, where'd it go? Is that it? Thank God. Whatever happens, don't fucking drop things on the carpet because it's gone. It is so dreadfully gone if you drop it on the carpet. It is so dreadfully over. Ba, ba, ba. Let me ask you this. Does this look old world? Does this look like it would be from Warhammer Fantasy? Maybe scraping off, like, the gauntlet ideas a little? I mean, realistically, it is just a fucking dwarf. Like, the guns I can kind of make a little bit more low-tech, potentially. I'd say it does. Dreadnought GP color scheme. I mean, hey, do whatever, man. Hmm. What don't I like about it? Pouches can change. I mean, it's all just like fake shit. That's why it's all fucking weird. It's goofy. Hmm. It's weird. Hmm. No shoulder pad. Stupid. Okay. Yeah, it's the Arcanaut, Arcanaut Company hand weapons. This is all, well, it's just the hand parts of the Arcanaut Company. Everything else is from, like, Old World. I need to clean this body and glue it together, is the next step. Did they do Steel Legion? Pretty sure they should be doing all of them, no? Or maybe, like, the Talaran Desert Raiders and all that shit, or the Valhallan Ice Warriors. A little bit more niche. Fucking the Mordian, the Mordian troops, I forgot what they're called. I don't want them. I've got 1 billion. Try, Facebook. Go to Facebook. Everyone wants Old World dwarves on Facebook. I have 10 billion of each. I have too many. Selling them probably like a year or so back before Old World was announced. Oof. Would have been a bit more profitable, but yeah, I gotta get out of here in about 20 minutes. Which means if I can scrape all of this clean in 20 minutes, done. Hmm. I need the sponge. I initially didn't like sanding sponges, but now I'm kind of like, you know what? They're pretty good. Wish I had one. Still. I guess I still have this one, but it's like fucked. Yo, yo. The greatest thing about a sanding sponge is you take it and you just go over the whole fucking mini and it just... you're good. It like rounds all the problems out and everything is just... it's great. You can be precise, you can be rough with it, it don't matter. Bum, ba, da, ba. We need more sanding sponges. Hmm. Dustrio, buddy. How will these two pieces get... How will these two pieces will get together glue? What? You put glue between them and you push them together. Huh? How will these two pieces will get glued together? Together glue. I'm gonna glue them in like 2 seconds. I'm kind of, I just want to make sure it's good. It's taking a bit of time. It should be very fast. You're good, man. I'm fucking with you. You're good. I'm just trying to round out every edge. Fine cast? You know, I'm not gonna lie. I unironically think working with metal is worse than fine cast. Just because metal was always unconvertible. You can't change it without lots of work. Yeah, resin's a bit boring. It's not fun, but at least you can chop it up. Thankfully, not many things are made in resin. You'd rather almost just have plastic, right? Plastic's way better. Okay, let's glue. Let's glue something. I'm very intrigued. Fuck. Yeah, well, that's very illegal. People do it, but that's very illegal. What? I don't think recasting other people's work is kind of what you want to be doing. No. No, that's not good. No. Yeah, I mean, working with resin, all the Forge World kits, if we're talking about Forge World, forgive me for such nasty thoughts. Hey, you do you, bro, but it's very illegal. Yeah, the Forge World stuff, you need to kind of, like, bend and prod and melt back into place. It's not the best, but they had a few good sculpts back in the day. They had some excellent things. No, Forge World resin is really good. Here, take a look. Stretch. Okay. This is one of the newer, Urson Grimjarl fucking Necromunda character. This is Forge World resin. This is exactly how he's going to be. Or Games Workshop resin. It looks really good, right? Super clean. Super, super clean. Like, incredibly clean. Like, you're way good. You know, minor cleanup like usual, but no, it's good. This is probably one of the few fucking Necromunda guys that has a beard. Actually. I may be getting a squad as my first Warhammer mini. Do it, brother. Take the plunge and spend your money. Spend lots of money. If you're gonna spend lots of money, it's gotta be on dwarves. That way we get more dwarves. You need to let Games Workshop know that dwarves are popular and that they need more minis. Because more people buy them. €30. Intro into hobby debt. Warhammer is expensive, yeah, it is. You know, it's fucked up, though, because it's only getting more expensive with, like, the price increases. You know, people are already getting their boxes. There's, like, Facebook people who already have, like, the new Old World dwarves. Because they get them from, like, local game stores, right? They know the person. But They're getting them. You would need to link them in the Discord because, like, they don't even allow links in the chat. Like, I've tried to give people link permission and it won't work. It's, like, very much broken. It's very broken. It is super fucking broken. It's complete fucking piss. Well, I mean, 3D printing is cheaper and more efficient than buying kits, if you want budget. I don't think recasting Warhammer is the way to go about it. I think just 3D printing it. It's just very illegal. Like... A lot of people do 3D printing these days. Legions Imperialis. Yeah, I know those. Those are the, it's the tiny little vehicles. Whether it's like... Well, Legions Imperialis should be like the planes. Those are cool. That game is incredibly unpopular, but like miniature-wise, they're cool. You can tell it's 3D printed, yeah. You look closely. Sometimes not, though, with like really good printers. Is it 5? It's about to be 5. I gotta go soon. Oh, it's the tanks. Yeah, that's cool. It's all the little dinky, like, it's the micro vehicles. Yeah. I feel like 0 people play Legions Imperialis. You could try to, if you want to. I mean, I wouldn't do it, personally, but, you know, if someone had to, probably. Like, 3D print lines are pretty bad. They could be very minute and not noticeable, or they can be very abrupt and, like, kind of everywhere. You could do it if you want to, but... Jesus. Thank you. Yeah. Well, building, do whatever you want then, man. I'm just saying. You know, more people probably buy Legions Imperialis to just build, not even play. I wouldn't be surprised anyways. I wouldn't be surprised.
Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off!
Sasiguro Sus. Thank you, brother. Thanks, man. Are these AOS or fantasy? They're both. I'm kit bashing Age of Sigmar with fantasy. Miniatures, thank you, buddy. I want to do a Spartan-inspired Legion of Space Marines. Hey, the world's your oyster, brother. You got little 3D bits, you got conversion bits, you got different miniature companies, you could do whatever you want. Yeah. I'm high-tech, low-teching Caradron. Well, vice versa. It's like Caradron bits and weaponry on Old World Dwarves. Because I'm doing a spearhead. But I'm doing a spearhead that looks like Warhammer Fantasy, not Age of Sigmar. So, it's got the arms, well, it's got like the hands of the Caradron company, like the Arcanaut company. And then it's going to be like Old World Dwarf bodies with like Caradron bits. It's like a low-tech Caradron Overlord's fleet, which is just Warhammer Fantasy. So, I still want to use their weapons because the weapons are great for what I'm going for. But yeah. Shit like that, right? You get the idea. Then maybe the mask. Yeah, I'm gonna paint them eventually. I actually, I'm more inclined to paint these and finish these because this is a one-off. There's no baggage with this army. It's like 10 Caradron Arcanaut Company, an Admiral, 3 Sky Wardens, and a frigate. It's like a very fast, one box, one done, don't even look back type of deal. Maybe. I might put my 2K list on hold just to kind of do this, to be honest. So, anyways. All good, buddy. Hey, miniatures, thank you, man. No worries. Although I'm leaving soon. I was leaving at 5 o'clock, and it's now 5:01. I will paint on stream, if we get to that point, yes. I will. Mochi's eaten carpet, not dwarves. Mochi's been pretty bad lately, I'm not gonna lie. I want to play Gears of War 2 and 3, but I don't own an Xbox. Don't... It's not even... I mean... I don't know, man. I wouldn't fuck with it. I wouldn't mess with it. After this song, I gotta go, folks. I'm running a little late. This song's a minute long. I'll put on a longer one. It takes a little bit of time, yeah. I mean, building, painting, basing, doing everything takes a bit. Kind of just depends on how crazy you want to get, right? We're good, we're chilling. We gotta go soon. We have to leave. We have to leave. A little bit busy. When back? Maybe later tonight. Maybe super late. Lord Vigilant on Griffstalker, any tips for painting feathers which are black? I mean... feathers, you'd probably highlight black with grays, right? I mean, for me, what I would do is paint the whole thing black, and then just highlight it with, like, a gray. That's literally what I'd do. Dry brush it. I don't really, my armies don't have feathers, but yeah, typically it'd just be with gray. You could watch YouTube videos too, you know. All it would be is how to paint black. And once you can see how to paint black, then you can kind of figure out, okay, you know, maybe I should use this on the feathers. Like Black Templar painting guide, Night Goblin cloak painting guide, right? Things like that can give you a general idea. Yeah, I would just go with gray. True. Bro, what is Sigvald doing here? Happy and interested you look doing this. I mean, I've done Warhammer for ages, man. I have done Warhammer since I was a wee lad. Since I was a wee lad. This is just a hobby that I've taken with me through life, and I still love it. Well, in League, I don't... In League, I have to worry about other people's problems. With Warhammer, I worry about my own. There is no one on this earth that will say League of Legends is mostly a fun, enjoyable experience than not. You literally have other people's problems giving you problems. It's like if someone fucking works in... As an example, you're working in a fucking, like, Home Depot. A guy goes out, he works with you. He decides to crash over an entire fucking, like, shelving unit of bricks. And all the bricks shatter. The floor is fucking wrecked. Everything is a mess. And then he says, oops, I gotta go. You have to clean it up. Say, bitch, what? That's not my problem. It's your fucking problem. Well, he's like, my problem's your problem now. Why? Because we work together. Like, League is just... It's just so... Like, you just deal with other people's issues. And I don't want to deal with other people's issues. Although it can be fun. League can absolutely be fun, and I do enjoy it, but... It's a matter of, kind of pushing all of those problems that people give you to, like, the back of your mind, and you just have to cope. And be like, it's okay, I don't need them. They can't harm me, they're not real. The 30 and 2 Master Yi isn't real. He's not going to come Q me and I'll die. It's not real. I mean, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I gotta go. My computer's, like, breaking down. What is this dog shit? I gotta go, folks. My computer's, like, not even working right now. I will be on later tonight. That was a fun League match. You know what I have fun with in League is playing AP Graves. AP Graves is genuine fun. I'm not even kidding. I could queue up as AP Graves with, like, a competent AD carry and have so much fun. It's just so bizarre. It's so intriguing. And it's Graves, and I like playing Graves, and it's not AD Graves. I have to go, folks. Take care, be well, stay safe. I will be back. Peace, folks. Is the stream over? Did I end? It's broken. Help! I can't end! Is it over? Did I leave yet?